On this Money Monday, we're going to talk about something that should be a priority no matter your industry. But let's face it, some people seem to be better at it than others. Here to share a few secrets and wisdom is Dr. Michael Finkley, host of the Michael Finkley Show and executive director of the Finkley Experience. And we are talking about networking. Networking is so important. Why is it so important?
It's definitely important, especially in 2022, right? There's just so many opportunities out there for individuals that COVID brought along, and you never know where that could lead. So you want to get out there and introduce yourself and also have fun while you're doing it, staying in contact with these people, because you never know where it leads.
What do you say to the introvert? Because there's a lot of people who are just shy. I mean, they could be really good at what they do, but if they're shy gets in the way of talking to somebody, they're going to miss out on so many opportunities.
Definitely. So I always say, those behind the scenes individuals, text messages or emails, but that can lead to conversations, so they can build their self-esteem up to where they need to be, to where they're growing as an individual.
Yeah. And I think you've got two ends of the spectrum, right? You've got the ones who would rather crawl under a rock, and then you have the other ones that are calling you constantly, emailing constantly. Enough already. So where do you find that happy middle?
Yeah, definitely. So you don't want to be too pushy. Definitely don't want to be too pushy, but keep in contact with them, right? By phone call, by text message, or you may see them in the store. But when you're wanting to be in contact with them, 2 to 3 month time span, right? Just making sure that they remember who you are, and you never know what's going on their end that could lead to an opportunity.
That is absolutely true. And we'll get into some of the social media platforms that people really should link up to. You see where I'm going with this. But if there's one thing that I cannot stand that people say, it is, listen, could I get on the phone with you? I want to pick your brain.
Oh my gosh, I
hate that. Don't pick anything of mine. If you want to talk to me, just talk to me. But the whole using the proper language and your approach means a lot too.
Definitely, it really does, because you don't want to push people the wrong way. It can just, hey, I don't want anything to do with you right now.
Right, it can be a turnoff. It really can. So what I was alluding to before, LinkedIn is a great platform for professionals. It is. And I've tried to make that more of a priority in my life too, because you get so lost in the Facebook business, and it just, so some of that, it just becomes minutia after a while. But this is but what do you think is kind of a good protocol for someone to be engaged on one of those more professional platforms?
Definitely. So it all starts with your profile, right? Having that professional picture, having all of your information accurate, correctly, so you're not misleading anyone. And then also, when you're connecting with different individuals, connect with a purpose, right? And if you want to write them a message in that DM, make it professional, keep it short, sweet, and to the point. Thank you for connecting. I would love to, connect with you on different projects or networking opportunities. Just keep it simple and sweet, because again, you don't want to rub them the wrong way.
No, you don't want to rub people the wrong way. And I think to stay engaged, because
definitely.
A lot of times you get the person who will only reach out to you when they want to reach out to you, but it's like, I've posted 50 things and I never saw interactions from you until now.
You don't repost, right? No comments. Come on, people.
It's like, your birthday passes and then theirs comes up and they expect everyone to come and wish them a happy birthday. Well, what about me? So making sure you stay engaged in a consistent way.
Exactly. Nothing too scary.
Right. And then the benefits of networking, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get a job right away, but it could turn into, or you could be 6, 5, 4, 3 degrees away from somebody else who could be a benefit.
Oh, definitely. Primary example, I have this awesome person who was in acting, right? Now is not living the simple life, and we've been in contact for 2 years, but they start off as networking, right? Now they are a good friend, and when they're ready to tell their story, they're saying they want to do it on my platform, right? So just keeping those windows open is very important.
And to that point as well is to also be flexible and to be open to other opportunities.
Exactly.
So maybe not necessarily something that you're currently doing now, but something that may utilize
down the line
other skills.
Right. Definitely.
And how do you broach into those other territories? Because I think that's also scary for people when they're so used to doing one thing that they don't quite know how to cross that line into something
Right,
else.
but sometimes we can be our worst enemy, right? Thinking down the line. So we just have to ease our way into it. It's a process, right?
Yeah.
We know we're going to get there eventually, but at the present time, just take your time.
How do people find your show?
Of course, we're on YouTube, our YouTube channel, Michael Finkley Show. We're on IG as well. We're on Roku TV.
Wonderful.
And also we're under U42 as well.
Oh, fantastic.
Yep.
So OTT.
Yes.
Okay. And typically your show covers the gamut.
Yes, so our show is to inform, educate, and inspire. So we cover a slew of topics that are going on, that are trending today. We can talk to someone that you meet at your local Walmart, to someone that you see on your favorite television show. So everyone has a story, and we bring those stories to our show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, Doctor, it's been such a pleasure to talk with you. Can't wait to have you back.
Likewise. Thank you so much.
You're back in 2 minutes.